So Lindsay, you have the Lakers in the sweep. 0-1 Lakers in the sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's logical.
I think I'm pretty logical.
Nice.
So now we got the Bucks. Let me give my short list of little factoids about the Buccaneers. Not the Buccaneers. Just the Bucks. The deer.
Look, that's how much.
Deer
That's how much we know about this team. Like we over here thinking the football team.
69-13 record for the Bucks, or 63-19. Excuse me. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar averaged 35, which was first in points, 16.6 rebounds, third in rebounds, and 4.6 assists in 81 games. He was an all-star, and it was his second MVP. The team to break the Lakers' 33-game win streak was the Milwaukee Bucks. So they were competitive, and they did lose, obviously, in the Western Conference Finals. We looked at that. But I'll go first here.
Yeah.
I got Lakers in 3 games because I think they forfeit in Game 4. This is a different argument for me.
Yeah.
This is a very different argument for me.
Yeah.
Because Oscar Robertson is getting locked up in a way that I don't think he's ever been locked up before by Kobe. Because the big advantage Oscar Robertson had in this era over the people at his position is he's 6'4", and everybody else is 6'2" or shorter. Kobe's 6'6".
And plumbers.
No, I'm not going there.
I'm just saying. I'm at it.
They weren't plumbers. Jerry West is a good player.
Yeah, Jerry West was, but...
And there's a couple other ones that I can't think of at this moment.
Yeah, I know.
But I think Oscar Robertson's going to have a really hard time getting to 17 points a game. He's going to shoot probably 40%. And then it's just Kareem versus Shaq. Now, I think Kareem's able to get his numbers on Shaq. I really believe that. I'm fine with Kareem getting 35 and 16 on Shaq. Probably 50% instead of 57%. But I do think it's a situation where Kareem and Shaq cancel each other out. But there's no match. Kobe is going to kill everybody here. And this is if you were going to tell me Kobe's averaging 40 in this series, I would be more inclined to believe that than against the Lakers. I just would.
I'm like 105% sure that Oscar Robertson is going to pull his back while trying to guard Kobe.
Pull his back?
Yeah, 100%. Like, he's going to pull, like,
it's the most specific, non-specific injury I've ever heard.
You know how, like, Amari Stoudemire, what he did against the Heat in 2014? Like, that's what's going to happen. Like, he's not going to be able to guard Kobe after, like, the third possession. He's going to be like, what the fuck? My back. I'm done.
What is Shaq going to be able to get to his 35 against Kareem?
Yeah. It's going to be worse.
Right?
I think Shaq is averaging more points on Kareem than in all Wilt. Because Wilt actually could bring that physicality. Like, that's why I felt like Kobe would matter more in that series. In this series, I think Kareem doesn't, because he didn't have to face Wilt, that Wilt Chamberlain, that physical Wilt Chamberlain at this level of player. Like, Shaq is literally like peak Wilt with all of Wilt's physicalness. And I think Kareem is going to have a hard time with Shaq bowing the shit out of him and then going to dunk on him.
So never scored 30 on Kareem, did Wilt Chamberlain, because he didn't get to him until.
But this is later in his career. It's not the same Wilt.
No, I'm not disagreeing there.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing. Even looking at playoffs.
And what did he average against Kareem?
16 points, 19 rebounds in 11 games for the playoffs. This is just playoff numbers. Where I've seen Wilt step it up in the past.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I really do believe that Shaq and Kareem cancel each other out in this series. I just think it's two guys getting 35 and some crazy amount of rebounds.
I don't think Kareem is not getting his. I just think he can't stop Shaq. Just like
it's so funny because even before this time machine, even just thinking it out, right? I've always thought that about this guy. I've always thought that. I've always thought that was a no-brainer that they were both going to get each other, like they were both going to get theirs offensively.
Yeah, and in completely
Because
different ways.
yeah, completely different ways.
Yeah, the
Shaq's
sky hook,
not get it. Shaq,
sky hook,
if
Shaq,
Wilt
Shaq
Chamberlain
to that.
can't block the sky hook, Shaq can't block the sky hook.
100.
Because
Yeah,
I think Wilt has a bigger vertical leap than Shaq,
way bigger.
and yeah, that's crazy to think about. But
Yeah,
I just I think
Will
there's no
arguably has
way
the
in
highest
hell
he might have the highest vertical of any NBA player all time.
it's
I think he's
he's
like
top
top
five.
5.
He's top five, and it's because he worked at it, getting his. You know, he was a high jump
Wasn't
guy.
he in track? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he was a athlete,
yeah,
major athlete,
yeah. You see, like that's
and
why I'm not I'm not disrespecting Will or Bill Russell or any of those guys here because I think
yeah,
that they're all time greats. When you move them forward, they will look good, just not as good. That's my thing because they were
right.
playing against little plumbers and shit. In this case, when you start bringing the greatest players of all time to face the plumbers, I'm just gonna say that what they did against the normal players that they were facing against is gonna look like they're playing against little college kids when you have them facing against people who aren't like professional basketball players. These people, basketball was their second job.
For some, I feel like we're out of that era though. Like, there's a lot of guys here, like Lucius Allen and Kareem, both came from UCLA at the same time. There's a lot that they're obviously less skilled. Like, I would say the
But
people
these
in
are the playoff
2001
teams.
had
You're
no
talking about the
skill in
playoff
comparison
teams
to the
right
guys.
now.
Yeah,
You,
yeah,
you like we got still like 8 other teams that they're facing that probably have these plumbers that I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just not. That's why my guys are going 76-6.
yeah. No way.
Yeah.
But
All right.
I do have
But
them
if y'all don't
absolutely
know
beating the
already,
Bucks.
I have the Lakers sweeping them. Like,
Yeah,
same thing with Russell, where they're quitting beforehand, 100%.
yeah.
That's what's happening.
I feel strongly about that one. I don't.
Kobe don't
If the
need to
Bucks
average
aren't
50.
getting past this Laker team, they're not getting past the 0-1 Lakers. And there's a chance for Kobe to put up 30 in that or 40 in that series. I totally see it.